you've been talking to a lot of people this summer, and you had a chance recently to talk to a UConn great in Chris Smith, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, one of the guys who's kind of responsible for that first era of UConn men's basketball and putting the program on the map. And we got to talk to him about a number of things. We covered a lot of ground. And Huskies like him also love to talk about the present and what's going on in addition to the past, like the people he played with, like Donnie Marshall. And I talked to him about what's going on with Dan Hurley's group. Here's part of our conversation this summer with Bridgeport, Connecticut's Chris Smith.
We can start with the men, how stacked the non-conference schedule is. Is there a game you're looking forward to, or maybe a storyline people aren't watching as they look forward to, you know, the Kansas game, the Virginia game, and all of the beefy non-conference games we're going to see?
No, I look forward to all of them. Every game that they play, I'm just so excited about this UConn team. But I tell you what, the game I need to go to is Duke versus UConn in Las Vegas. I tell all my friends, I said, it's in Las Vegas. It's against Duke. You got to go. That's the game that you want to see. So that's the game I'm looking forward to.
How do you feel about the roster turnover this year? Obviously, a lot of returning players, especially Braylon Mullins. Like, maybe we wouldn't have expected him to come back after the year he was having last year, but you replaced two of your highest contributors in the front court. What do you expect with the roster mix this year?
I'm definitely anxious to see what it's going to look like. You know, we got the big guy Hines in the middle. I really think that he's going to, really be good for us this year. He plays over the rim. He rebounds. He's tough inside. We got the kid Nick from Duke that was a freshman last year. I think he's going to be exciting. He's versatile. He can shoot. He can handle the ball. And when you add guys like Ross and, Demery and Mullins with the mix, I think we have a really good team. If they move the ball, run the offense that Danny put together, I think you're going to see a nice, smooth offense this year. Obviously, Mullins is going to score his points, but I think you're going to see other guys come in and, contribute a lot more this year as well.
How do you replace the impact of a guy like Alex Caravan? I mean, that's almost impossible in and of itself when you talk about his locker room impact, but then just some of the things he was doing on the court as well.
It's tough. It's tough to replace a guy like Alex Caravan. Alex Caravan is one of those players that will always be known. You know, he's one of those glue guys. You know, they always say when you find somebody that feels like the coach on the court, that was Alex Caravan, and that's kind of tough to replace. Solo Ball could be that guy. Demery could be that guy, but those guys are a little bit more quiet than Alex. And but I think they can show those type of leaderships this year. Braylon definitely can do that as well. So.
Yeah, Shawn, it'll be interesting to see what the mix is this year. Obviously, Alex Caravan gone, but plenty of great returners coming back to the program. Plenty to be excited about with the future of the Huskies here. And I'm sure it was great to hear all the old stories there from Chris Smith. By the way, still the program's all-time leading scorer. That is really, really impressive. With all the great players that have come through, he's still #1.
Absolutely. I mean, even the great players over the past few years, and the fact Caravan, he snatched a good handful of records during his time at UConn, but didn't get the all-time leading scorer record. Maybe that's something that we'll ask Hurley to poke him a little bit about.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, and Dan Hurley's Huskies try to get back to a fourth Final Four in 5 years this winter, which is going to be really, really exciting to watch and follow, and we'll obviously have you posted here on Connecticut Game Week.
It's incredible, especially with the non-conference schedule they have. Maybe we'll dig into that non-con next week.
Yeah.